Hi everybody, Laura here. This is just a vlog because I was tagged by Miss Hcg Girl. So I thought, okay, it took me a couple days too to figure out that I was tagged because I guess I didn't pay attention to the beginning of her um, vlog, how she talked about having the little box underneath there where she tagged like everybody on YouTube. Um, So anyway, oh, no, my mind makeup. I was just playing with it this morning. Okay, so here goes. I think there's like 14 questions or something like that. When did you start gaining weight? I guess I'm going to have to say it was maybe junior high, somewhere around junior high, because I remember 4th, 5th grade, and that wasn't that bad. It had to have been somewhere between junior high and high school, and I don't remember like nothing of those years, but that's a totally different story. Um, and then I was always pudgy. I never was a thin girl. Um, I never had a flat stomach. And I mean, I always had some weight on me. And at one point, I had lost, I was about 20 years old or something, I had lost like 60 pounds and kept it off probably for about a good 10 years or so like that, up until when I started to have fertility um, treatments to get my daughter, like 17 years ago. Let's see, what was your heaviest weight? It was this time last year, I weighed 256. What diets have you been on? I haven't been really on a whole lot of diets other than, um, taking a lot of diet pills, a lot of diet pills, appetite suppressants and stuff like that. Tried Atkins for a while. It didn't do anything for me. I mean, none of the weight came off at all. I've always exercised, always like a fiend. Um, and I mean, I've even had personal trainers, and I've done the what do you call it, cycling classes, and all it did was tighten up my legs and raise my butt, but it didn't do a darn thing for the rest of my body. Um, but yeah, it would, no matter what I would do. I mean, I could eat really good, but I still just had all the fat on me. It just wouldn't go away. Always been really healthy though. Okay, let's see. Number 4. What is your goal or number size or goal on the scale? Okay, first of all, when I started this, I thought I would get down to maybe 130, 140. But now, I guess I need to be realistic about this. Trixie Ann. I need to be realistic about this. I mean, at my age, I think if I get down to like a size 8 or 10, I'll be fine. If I can get down to, I was wearing like a size 10 when I started to go through the fertility, uh, fertility treatment with my daughter. But, oh, Trixie, stop. No, get down. Get down. Come on, get down. Come on, come on. And at that time, um, I weighed more. In other words, I guess what I'm trying to say is, for what I weigh right now, I should not be in the loose 14, put it that way. So if I get down to size 8 or 10, I'll be fine. And I just hope I don't die of old age before I get there. Okay, next. What was your favorite food? Was my favorite food. Okay, which is probably like a lot of people that I've heard. Bread, butter. Take me to a restaurant. You know how they bring out the loaves of bread with the butter? Give me the loaf of bread and I'm fine. That's all I need. That's always been my downfall is breads. I'm not a sandwich eater neither, but give me some homemade bread or something like that. Ugh. What's your favorite food now? Favorite food now, since I'm on protocol, I guess I would have to say probably the fruit. I don't know. fruit, apples. Or, no, okay. I'm going to say grapefruits. Texas has got these huge pink, and they are just so sweet. They're really good. Okay, Texas sweet grapefruits. What food will you not give up? Ice cream. And lucky for me, Bluebell makes a brand that is sugar-free. Wonderful. I'll have to give that up. How do you reward your accomplishments? That's easy. I go shopping. Shop. Buy myself new clothes, jewelry. What will you do at goal? Shopping, jewelry, clothes. What diet plan are you following now? HCG protocol, naturally. What's your favorite body part? I don't think I have a favorite body part. I guess I'd have to say my mouth. Let's see. What are your current non-scale goals? I guess to have more confidence in myself, not to feel intimidated by some people, because, and I know a lot of you can relate, you know, I was like a size 22, height 22, back when I weighed 256, and, you know, you go into some department stores and you get treated different. You really do. You really get treated different because they look at you like, you know, yeah, plus sizes are over there in the back. I mean, you really do. I can tell, you know, just to have more confidence, a boost of confidence in myself, be able to tell people off, I guess, quicker. Just kidding. What makes losing weight hard for you, other than having to eat every day? Right now, I guess I would have to say having a husband who cannot keep the weight on. He has to take meds to keep weight on. He has some kind of a condition that he has no appetite, not at all. I have to monitor him, make sure that he eats, and you know, his whole philosophy is food is nothing more than just to fuel the body. He just throws it in his mouth to fuel the body. And he cannot understand how people can be like, that sounds good, or oh, that tastes good. He's like, are they hungry? And I'm like, no, it's just good food. And he just doesn't get it. And he's always been that way. So it's so hard because I have to make sure, I have to give him fat and stuff. I have to fatten him up constantly. Try to make sure that he eats. So that's a real hard thing. The times in my life where I would really drop some weight was when I was between marriages, when I was divorced. I would lose a lot of weight then. I mean, not a whole bunch, but at least I want, 256. But anyway, yeah, it's hard having to cook for them. If I lived out in a desert island somewhere, I'd be great. I'd be thin. I'd be eating grass and fish. Let's see. Would you ever consider weight loss surgery? I did consider it prior to HCG. I really did. But now I'm glad I didn't, and really I knew all the consequences behind it because I have very close relatives, I'll just say close relatives, that have had lap band and the gastric bypass. Now as for the lap band, what I've heard from them is like, oh, lap band is great. You can eat anything that you want. You just can't eat a whole lot of it at one time, but you can eat anything that you want after the fact. But what I've noticed, I'm not going to mention names, eating anything that you want, they still end up getting more fat on them. I mean, they've gained weight from originally. I mean, I'd say it's probably been at least over 2 years that they've had this done, and I noticed they've gained weight. And they sit there and they eat their cookies and their stuff. I mean, they're not eating healthy at all. Yes, it's just a little bit, a little bit, but they're still gaining, they're still putting the fat on their body, even though it's just like a little bit at a time. So, I mean, that's not good. Plus, they have to take a lot of supplements. Oh, speaking of supplements, my sister had gastric bypass, and she regrets it, just because of the fact that she has to take all these vitamins. I mean, you would not believe the amount of vitamins that she has to take. And on top of that, She could only eat a little bit. She's not eating good, and she has started to gain some of her weight back, of all things. And she's even had a tummy tuck. She's had a boob reduction. And last time I saw her, she's gaining that. We've always had the problem with the weight in our middle, our midriff section. It just runs in my dad's side of the family. But yeah, she's gaining weight there again, and and it's sad because there's some days that she's just really sick. I mean, she has no energy or nothing. She has to take all these medicines. She has to get monitored all the time. Um, in fact, one time she was passing out and she went to the doctor and she hadn't been taking all the medicine. They were like, she was like almost going into starvation. But she says she regrets having this done now because just too many complications. And she, the weight is, the fat is hanging around. As long as you keep putting all that fat in your body and, don't exercise or anything, it's gonna start hanging on. It's gonna come onto whatever bones you got there, no matter what you do. Let's see, I think that was it. Let's see. Yep, I guess that's it. Well, that's my story. So I hope you have a great day and hope you all stay warm here in Dallas. Saturday it was in the 70s. Okay, today's what, Tuesday? It's 21 degrees outside. It's totally iced over. Snow everywhere. Everything's shut down. All of the schools have shut down. Of course, Texas can't deal real well with ice. Even the city buses quit running. DFW Airport didn't start doing flights again. Probably about 3 hours ago they started to resume their flights. But everything is shut down. It's just a total ice storm. And it's going to get worse. And it's going all over the place. I heard that even Chicago O'Hare has got their airport shut down, and they're fixing to get the worst storm ever. How about that global warming? Okay, I've talked about my time. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a great day. Oh, and I would tag somebody, but Shanna, you already tagged everybody, so I don't have to tag anybody else. See ya. Bye-bye.